What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with RK Outpost, and we have the proof. We have proof straight from the mouth of Daisy Ridley that Lucasfilm and Disney have been lying to us all along about Star Wars. J.J. Abrams, Kathleen Kennedy, they've all been lying this entire time when they said they had a plan for this trilogy, that they had a plan for Rey's parentage, because now we know from Rey herself that that is simply not the case. Let's pull this up. We knew it. We've said it all along. No matter how many people told us we were wrong, we said they never had this planned out. Now, let's hear. Let's hear from Daisy Ridley herself. Now, she's doing an interview with Josh Gad on The Late Show or something. I forget exactly where this is at. But it's an interview with Josh Gad. This is from about an hour and a half ago. Daisy Ridley smiling. She's happy. She doesn't have to be working on Star Wars anymore. Let's listen to the question and to her answer.
Have you been keeping Rey's secret from the beginning? Did you know about the parentage? Like, tell me about that journey of when you found out.
No. At the beginning, there was toying with like an Obi-Wan connection, and then it really went. There were like different versions, and then it really went to that she was no one, and then it came to episode 9, and JJ pitched me the film and was like, oh yeah, Palpatine's granddaddy, and I was like, awesome. And then 2 weeks later he was like, oh, we're not sure. So it kept changing. So then even I was filming and I wasn't sure what the answer was going to be.
What an absolute shit show. And then that little bit at the end, even when we were filming, I wasn't sure what the answer was going to be. When we hear all these things out there about reshoots and problems with the film and different versions, right? And then you hear this straight from the mouth of Daisy Ridley, that while they were filming, she did not know if Palpatine was going to be related to her or not. What an absolute shit show for Lucasfilm, for Kathleen Kennedy, for Disney Star Wars to hear this. So at first, they were toying with an Obi-Wan thing, right? Like a lot of people speculated. But then, since that was a big fan theory, do you think maybe that's why they changed it? And then became a nobody in Rian Johnson's The Last Jedi, and then to Palpatine. Listen to Daisy Ridley again. Let's listen to this reaction when she gets asked that.
Tell me about that journey of when you found out.
No. At the beginning, there was toying with like an Obi-Wan connection, and then it really went. There were like different versions, and then it really went to that she was no one. And then it came to episode 9, and JJ pitched me the film and was like, oh yeah, Palpatine's granddaddy, and I was like, awesome. And then 2 weeks later he was like, oh, we're not sure. So it kept changing. So then even I was filming and I wasn't sure what the answer was going to be.
That is absolute insanity. As bad as we thought it might be for Disney Star Wars, this is even worse than that. Now, this person does go on to say a couple other things. I did want to share those as well. Look at this. If Palpatine is your grandfather, who exactly is your grandmother? Let's listen to this question.
If Palpatine's your grandfather, who exactly is your grandmother in that scenario?
You tell me, Josh.
No idea. She has no idea because, guess what? J.J. Abrams, Kathleen Kennedy, Lucasfilm Story Group, they don't have an idea either. They're flying by the seat of their pants. It's the way they did this entire thing. What an absolute catastrophe. Now, let's not forget what Daisy Ridley herself said. Daisy Ridley thought Rey's parentage was revealed in Star Wars The Force Awakens. If you can remember, all the way back to 2016, when people were excited about Star Wars, even with the shallow, basically shell of a movie with Force Awakens, I didn't like it. I thought there was nothing there. I thought it was all hype, and people bought into it. Daisy Ridley said this. But Rey herself, Daisy Ridley, apparently thought the answer was hiding in plain sight to what her parentage would have been. The actress said she thought a lot was answered in The Force Awakens, and it wasn't until later that she realized fans were still in the dark about Rey's heritage. Here's her exact quote. I thought a lot was answered in Force Awakens. Then after the screening, I went for a drink with my agent and everyone, and we were chatting, and I realized, oh, in their minds, it's not answered at all. You know, so Daisy Ridley apparently tried to tell us she thought she knew. Maybe she thought that meant it was Obi-Wan. Listen, that was not revealed in that movie. We had the one little bit of Obi-Wan's voice calling to her. That could be the only thing that you could say. And the fact that she speaks with the accent she has, which I don't think is really enough. We hear a lot of people in Star Wars that speak like that. And then also, let's not forget what Kathleen Kennedy herself said. Because remember, Palpatine's return was in the plans for a long time, says Kathleen Kennedy. Even though J.J. Abrams wasn't sure if he was going to be in the movie, we have Ian McDiarmid himself saying that he called him up late in the game. But listen to what Kathleen Kennedy says, the liar, the two-faced liar that she is.
Big shocker in this trailer, of course, the reappearance of Palpatine. What can you tell us about this? How long was this in the cards? Was this sort of in the blueprint from Episode 7?
This has been in the blueprint for a long time. Yeah, we had not landed on exactly how we might do that, but yes, it's always
to be in Episode 9.
Yeah.
Oh, it was all in the cards. All in the cards all along. Wasn't it, Kathleen Kennedy? You liar. The same person that said we have no source material is now coming out. And of course, what is she saying? We have all of these books and comic books to pull from. Lying, two-faced, inept Kathleen Kennedy. I want to go further. I'm not going to on this video. But it's absolutely ridiculous that this is what we got. And we got it straight from Daisy Ridley herself. This is not some insider saying this. This is not some Reddit post. This is Daisy Ridley, the character herself, saying that they had no plan because it kept changing all along. They had no long-term plans for this sequel. We knew this going into it. They have mismanaged the hell out of Star Wars, and it's so sad. The fact that Star Wars The Mandalorian is the only thing that anyone are really looking forward to at this point in terms of Star Wars. You have this vast galaxy of things that they could have done with this. They could have taken everything from the expanded universe. They decided not to. They decided to go and make these movies with no plan whatsoever. Disgusting. But now Daisy Ridley was also asked this. You think all these people, right, that want to tell me that, oh yeah, these characters would love to come back and play their characters for Star Wars. Listen to what Daisy Ridley says, right? Listen to what she says. Again, she's smiling. She appears to be happy in this. But let's listen to the answer to this question.
You know, I got to ask you one final question, Daisy. Hypothetically, one day, 10 years from now, they come back to you and they say, hey, Daisy, we would love for you to come back and reprise Rey in a new series of Star Wars films. Do you think you would do it?
I mean, the world is a crazy place right now. 10 years seems an awfully long way away. I'd say never, but to me, Rise of Skywalker was tie it up with a bow.
There it is. Hey, if Disney asked you to be, hey, do you want to be another lead character in 3 more Star Wars movies? You know, Star Wars, that thing that's supposed to be held up as this great, incredible series in Hollywood, right? Would you like that? I never say never, but I think I'm done. That's what she just said. Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy, Disney, Bob Iger, J.J. Abrams, Rian Johnson are so close to have killed Star Wars for so many people. It is dead in a lot of people's minds with only a few little things they look forward to in between. It is so sad and catastrophic that this has happened, that they never had a plan for this character, and we just had it confirmed from Daisy Ridley herself. I want to hear what you guys think about this. We knew this to be the case. We've been telling people this for years. But now we have the evidence straight from the actress herself. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.